Hey guys, Attorney Warren Markowitz here, giving you an update on our friend the Bulltein Man. As you know, in the last week or so, Jeffrey has gotten himself into a little bit of mischief at his new residence at the ERDCC and is now in what they refer to as administrative detention. This is not something that Jeffrey did. I've luckily been able to get on the phone with him and spoke with him for about a half an hour today and discussed some of the things that have gone on, some of the things that are bothering him, and of course, the status of his habeas petition. Let's start with the last one. It's a little easier for us to understand that the process of justice is slow, and even slower if you're waiting to see if you're free or going to be remaining in jail for the next 30 plus years. Unfortunately, the habeas petition has just celebrated its 1 year anniversary. It's been a year since we submitted the papers, since we've briefed everything, gotten it on the judge's desk. The unfortunate part about that is justice is slow and we have to be patient. I ask you, if you're going to send anything to anyone, make it a letter of support, a positive letter. I'm not asking you to send anything to the court. I don't recommend that. But if you're sending it to Jeffrey and you're sending it to him in his home, which is the unfortunate way to refer to his incarceration at this point, then I ask that you make it a positive letter. No threats, no negative comments, no nothing. Jeffrey wound up in administrative detention because someone threatened to break him out. He's still going through an administrative review, but hopefully within the next week or so, Jeffrey will be back in better conditions instead of the hole. When we discussed the habeas petition, Jeffrey and I both believe that the positions we've established in the petition and that we've placed in front of the court will be sufficient to gain his freedom. We apologize if the timetable that is involved is inconvenient for many people. As you can imagine, it's most inconvenient for Jeff. But it is the way things go, and it is the unfortunate set of circumstance that the wheels of justice do turn slowly. Jeffrey asks for your patience. He appreciates your support. He adores your letters and emails, and he wants to thank everyone who keeps in contact with him. Thank you very much for letting him know that he hasn't been forgotten by the outside world. I want to thank everybody that has donated to support the legal work and the actions that we've taken. Without you, we wouldn't have gotten this far. I want to address one very important point. Over the last week, several people have spread nasty rumors about my willingness to assist Jeffrey, have demanded that I step aside, and have demanded that I admit things that aren't true. Those people who are listening to this probably know who I'm talking about. So I'm not going to go through the trouble of naming names. I will tell you this. I have worked with Jeffrey for over 2 years. I stepped into this matter because I believe he's innocent of the charges against him, and simply to this day can't figure out how such a crooked course of justice was taken to incarcerate a man for 35 years. For the record, he was given 60 plus by the court, 30 of which was consolidated by the judge. In the end, though, I continue to fight, I continue to do what I'm able to do, and I continue to look for the day in which Jeffrey will set himself free and stand in front of everybody with a big smile on his face. I have not abandoned Jeffrey, and I will continue to work for him as long as I possibly can. So, I have provided several links in this video. One is a donation link, and any and all donations that are made on behalf of Jeffrey or used on behalf of Jeffrey. And the documents link, which allows you to research and review the documents that were filed and provided to the courts and provided to Jeff. I don't charge for them. I only ask for your support. I want to thank you all for the support you've given thus far and ask that you continue to support the efforts to get Jeffrey his freedom. I'm Attorney Warren Markowitz on behalf of the Bulltein Man. Thank you. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.